hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and to Khal Motho rather, in his quest to become a great Khal. If you're enjoying this Dothraki playthrough, then please do leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell. All support is greatly appreciated, and I cannot emphasize that enough. Right, without further ado, we need to continue in our expansion. Clan sentiment's a little bit low. People are a little bit peed about these various rivalries. I mean, the situation of rivalries is just horrific. However, not Bay of Tusks, Bartosz over here, I would quite like to acquire some lands, which means the Horde needs lands. All occupied territory is sacked of golden slaves, with all traditional nomad territory being absorbed into Khal Motho's domain. So I could do this to get a little bit more land, which I think might be worth doing. We could do a raid, but we'll just get a bit of slave, a bit of cash, but quite frankly I don't really need the cash right now. Acquire lands, meh, maybe. Horses can graze. Move your followers into the province of Lordship of Barkath, so that we can graze there. I'd rather just invade them and take it over. Having a quick look, we want to make sure that we have no plots against us, which we seemingly don't. I do need a shaman, which I can have in the form of Hevi, who will do a little bit of her magic for us. We also need you actually to scheme, which I've not been getting you to do, so let's get on that. Let's call our core out of hiding. To become Great Khal, we are going to need to be a little bit more diplomatic, but we do have the mission currently to improve our diplomacy, so hopefully that will happen. Juratic is currently not doing much, so he could build our legend or collect a tribute. I think it's just going to be more sensible to build our legend right now. You are currently overgrazed, so I need to move my capital, but I can't move for another 35 months, which is not hot. That's not great at all. So instead, we are going to have to graze in other lands. So what I might do then is just do the acquire lands to get the graze. We can go straight in. The other great thing we have is we have sufficient money to actually increase our horde at the moment. So we can get 2 lots of horse archers, and with our prestige get a little bit more troops as well. So these guys are going to form up. We'll send them to the top and they can continue. So without further ado, let's resume time and space. Can call my allies, but I'm not going to. We've arranged to meet with Corsair Toralal of the Isle of Flies, a wealthy man who wishes to purchase one of your slaves. He finally makes his choice, laying his hand down on Simpson's shoulder. This one, I think. 40 gold and he's yours. That price is outrageous. Well, 15 seemed a bit low to me, but there you go. Such is life. Call Colo for trial. I would rather just, quite frankly, banish him. He has got some blood ties with other Khos, and it's just going to cause me trouble. Let's get this land entirely looted for us, and then we can venture to the capital. 22nd of the 3rd moon, so we're going to be a little bit up behind. In which case then let's just go straight to their capital. He only has 2,000 troops, but he does have a Valyrian steel dagger, so if I capture him, it'll be nice to grab that. But we'll see what happens. Meanwhile, what's going on with you guys? You're still building up. Manpower's looking a little bit diminished, but it should be alright. Another councillor wants to buy Simsam. We'll try for 40 gold again, and he's accepted. Whoa, you look creepy as anything. What's your faith? Shadowbinders. I don't think I know you. But 40 gold is a good purchase for us. Let's have a look. 1300 here. So we'll be able to proceed through that pretty nicely. Motho's coming up with some reinforcements. They're going to take that, which is annoying, but I guess we'll have to accept it. The war being 44% in favour of us, so hopefully we should be alright. If you missed my series, which is a story-based series as Sir Gregor the Mountain That Rides, that has just concluded, I'll pop a link in the top right, so do check that out. But if you have any suggestions as to who the next story-based series should be on, then do let me know in the comments. This war is a necessary one, but the heart is aching worse than any war wounds that war might inflict upon me, simply by being separated from my love. The camp has no lack in women willing to embrace those men who seek them out. I want whatever can increase my diplomacy here. That is going to increase it +3. That's kind of good. Doesn't look like we got it though. Which is a shame, because I need 3 diplomacy. My horde even, swarms into the holding of Bartosz as the walls crumble and fall. They are intent on plundering, but won't go ahead unless you, their Khal, give them permission to do so. Go for it, guys. What does Ruthless do? Increases intrigue, lowers general opinion, but increases personal combat skill. And Dothraki opinion, so we want Ruthless. We don't need to divide the spoils. You guys can have the spoils. We've gained Ruthless, which I'm quite happy with. And we've captured him. Oh no, my vassals captured him. Okay, well, let's end the war. We'll take the land. And now we'll move towards taking out our biggest rival, who is Khal Motho the Eagle. He's got about 7k troops. He's got a glass candle. Personal combat skill of 60 versus my 75 now that we're ruthless. We'll see how we do here. Got a marriage proposal, which I'll accept. We've got to see how we do. Get the troops merged, and then we'll go in straight for the attack on his capital. Unfortunately, a lot of his co's are also around here. If we can increase the morale, that would be helpful. Good. Let's go straight on. So he's currently at war with Khosrak as well. So that's going to be where his attention is currently lying. Let's go for the Nomad Invasion. And let's go straight to his capital. And see how we do, Motho. If we can get our first raider involved, that would help, but... Are you really the best fighters we have? Wow. Kazo, Romo, and me. One afternoon, your wife comes to you and begs a private word. She asks that you allow her to take one of the serving girls as her handmaiden. Sure. Not an issue at all. So he's calling all of his co's, so I'm going to do the same. I'm going to call all of my allies and see who answers the call. If you want to improve your skill at diplomacy, you need to become a confident public speaker. Swaying the hearts and minds of men with simple words is not an easy thing. But you've started practicing in front of a mirror, so things can only improve. True words. And various co's are joining the war, so we should be alright here. Just didn't want to be overwhelmed, but I think we'll be all A-okay. Shaman, what's going on? Go back to your position. Proselytize for me. Build my zeal. Oh, I didn't click it, sorry. There you go. So we are going to reach the capital now, and I'm going to raid it straight away. And I'm going to move down to raid Dono as well. Just want rid of him as quickly as possible. That's taking us to 81%. If we can get an attack on his army, that may well do us some good as well. Pause. He is going to surrender under these terms. We absorb his Khalasar. He's imprisoned. We gain 114 prestige. Komengo gains 85 prestige. Thank you for supporting Komengo, who's actually quite powerful. He's got 7k troops. Or at least it looks like he has 7k troops. He actually doesn't, so that's fair enough. We will of course accept this. So that means we have taken over. Let's check out the clans, which I'm sure is a horrific mess now. Good grief, look at this. Good grief. Right, so we're going to need to do some dishing out of lands. Ay ay ay. But we can create the Kingdom of the Dothraki, which of course is something I'm going to do. We've got a lot of manpower, but we also have a lot of areas that I need to give away. So let's have a look about giving some places away. We might also want to absorb his clan. Other clan vassals will not oppose the absorption, so we're going to do it. Sorry, my friend. Everyone's annoyed, but we're going to give them all a little bit of land, so they shouldn't fear. They all want more land, so we need to hand out 2 counties, or I might face a revolt. Don't worry, we're going to hand out more than 2. We've got 26. It's plenty to go around, my friends. So, let's have a look. Who is low on counties? We've got a couple of 3s, so the 3s need some more. You, my friend, well, you can have the old capital. You can have Kerr. Kerr. Congratulations. And you can have one more. Have Arfakar. Wherever that is. Arfakar. So that'll be him a little bit appeased. Who else is low? You've got 3. Where are you based? You're based around here, so you could do with Reish Nomi. So let's give him Reish Nomi. Reish Nomi, there we go. There you go, buddy. And you can have one more as well. Have I got any other lands around here? Not really. Okay, well you might not be able to get any more. Oh, you can have Adak, well, whatever name that is. I'm not even going to attempt a pronunciation towards that. There you go, my friend. So that deals with that. That puts a few more people in the green. What's your issue? Absorb the clan of your blood brother. You're happy, you're happy, you're not so happy. Absorb the clan of your blood brother. Well, what can we do? You're not so happy because I absorbed a clan. Building invase Zikat. You're not happy about that. Really? Okay. You don't like buildings being built. Improvements being made. That's going to increase clan sentiment, so let's build that. Prestige wise we're okay. 5 titles can be created. There's a various bunch of high lordships. We've improved clan sentiment slightly. We do need to send her a little bit of a gift to keep her on side and possibly send some spoils to Dosh Kalin. I think we need to do a little bit of raiding of cities as well now. We are well in place to do that, so some of these cities over here could well be facing the wrath of the Dothraki. In the meantime though, I am going to have to end the episode here. If you're enjoying the series, please do leave a like, comment with any hints, tips, pieces of lore that you wish to share, subscribe, hit the bell, all support is greatly appreciated, and I'll see you all in the next episode.